Hi guys, welcome back to Garrett Clay's Life channel. Now today we're going to be talking about yellow jackets. Now, you might be wondering, well Garrett, didn't you already kind of technically do a video about them? Well, I didn't exactly. Today I just wanted to do a video just for them, right, yellow jackets? Okay, so let's get started. Now, when I talk about yellow jackets, people are like, yellow jackets are mean. Why do you like them? They're actually not mean. And most of the time when they look like they're mean and they sting you is because you provoked them. They would never want to sting you for no reason. Except like one time I catched one and eventually it got loose and it never stung me. That just shows proof that they really don't want to hurt you unless you hurt them. So people who think they're mean, they're not really mean. They just want to attack you because you're mean to them. Self-defense. Now, people might be like, that's not a yellow jacket, dude. That's a wasp. I thought you were the bug boy. Well, actually, these are yellow jackets because people mistake them for wasps. Now, they are a species of wasp. They're not exactly a wasp. Kind of, let's say there's, this is not true, but let's say there's a blue panda and there's a regular panda. The blue panda isn't exactly the same as a regular panda. It's just the species of the regular panda. Now let's get back to yellow jackets. We're not doing pandas. Now, anyways, did you know that actually all yellow jackets are wasps? Same for hornets. All hornets are wasps. But not all wasps are yellow jackets and hornets. And also, you might be like, oh my God, Garrett, that's huge. Well, that's just a paper. They're really like as big as my thumb. Now, that's still pretty big, but they're not this big. Now, the queens are huge. They're like as big as my pinky or probably bigger. But you might think these are big. Just wait till I make a video on the Japanese giant hornets. Anyways, now these guys are huge, and you might notice their bone-crushing fangs or mandibles. Now, they're not bone-crushing to humans, but for bugs, that's a bug's worst nightmare. And if you might be like, are they like just like ants? Well, they are like ants, but they don't exactly act the same as ants. They don't exactly eat everything like ants, and they don't help each other as much like ants. Also, did you know that you might be like, only bees like honey, nothing else? Actually, yellow jackets are in love with honey too. You can literally like tame them with honey. Like as soon as they see honey, they're like, oh. It's like going to a honey swimming pool. Like when they see honey, they're like, am I in heaven? Because they love honey. So if you ever see a yellow jacket, you're like, oh, I should give it honey because they'll love you forever and ever if you give them honey. Also, they don't just like honey. That's a little weird, just the only thing on their diet. They also like smashed bananas, and they also like grapes. You might be like, grapes? Okay. Yeah, I know, they like grapes. They like fruits too, kind of like ants and bees. Also, now, you might be like, only bees pollinate and wasps. Actually, they do pollinate flowers, but they don't do it the same as bees. They don't exactly do it for food and honey to make all that stuff, just like honeybees. They just use it to make just for food, but not exactly the same as honeybees. So this is another reason why people mistake yellow jackets for bees, because they see them pollinating flowers, so they obviously assume, oh, that's a bee over there. But that's actually a yellow jacket. As people might think that wasps look more like bees. Actually, in my view, yellow jackets look more like bees than actually wasps. Now, the reason why is because they're a little bit hairier than wasps and they're a little bit more fatter, just like bees. And they're almost the same size. So that's why people might think that they're actually bees. But here's the differences. Yellow jackets, their skin is lighter yellow, and their stripes are darker, while bees, on the other hand, are basically the opposite of that. And also, you're never going to see a bee killing a caterpillar. You're going to see them drinking nectar. Now, yellow jackets are predators, so they eat other insects. So, yeah, I wouldn't want to be an insect if I would be in the insect world and I was getting chased by a yellow jacket. Anyways, yellow jackets, they love honey so much, you're going to see a whole bunch of them eating honey, like in the same spot. Well, bye guys. Make sure to subscribe. Hope you loved the video.